What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Just Short, aka Just, day after the Super Bowl. My underdogs, the Seahawks, came in through like I wanted them to. Big props up to the quarterback Wilson. He did the damn thing. Whole team, the special team on the football team, did the damn thing. I'm really proud of them. Broncos, Manning, you did your thing, but this wasn't your year. You outdid the Broncos. That's the main thing. They basically punked them, like Stephen A. Smith said on ESPN First Take this morning. They got punked. It was a great game, but anyway, today's topic is about I guess what's going on in New York when people was going on with the Super Bowl. A Florida mom. Let me see. Her name was Yolanda Estolonzo, and apparently she was up in New York pimping her daughter out. They're originally from Florida, and I guess like from what the story go, I got a news clip. Matter of fact, let the news clip I'm about to show you is basically going to tell you what went down. Apparently she was pimping her daughter out for rent money, and the people that knew her was really surprised, and they said the mom needed to go to jail and the daughter need help. Check out the news clip I'm about to show you, and we're going to discuss it after the news thing, all right?
Now at 11, pimping out her daughter?
I think she belongs in jail. Her daughter obviously needs help.
A South Florida mother accused of sending the 15-year-old girl to turn tricks for Super Bowl fans in New York. And the bust happened during a police sting at a hotel in New York City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rick Fulbaum. Cynthia is off. CBS 4's Carrie Codd joins us live from outside this mother's home in Hollywood with this hard-to-believe story. Carrie.
Yes, Rick, neighbors tell us Yolanda Ostoloza and her daughter recently moved into this apartment complex not far from Hollywood Boulevard. Neighbors say they hung out with the pair from time to time, and the news of this arrest came as a big surprise. If the charges against Yolanda Ostoloza are true, she won't be winning any Mother of the Year awards. Police in New York say Ostoloza took her 15-year-old daughter to New York to work as a prostitute in the days leading up to the Super Bowl. A criminal complaint filed against Ostoloza says she copped to the crime. "We came up here to work and make money with a pimp," she reportedly told police. "I knew it was for escorting and prostitution. I thought my daughter was just going to do the fetish stuff." Back in Hollywood, people used to seeing Ostoloza around were sickened by the allegations.
That's craziness. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I think she belongs in jail. Her daughter obviously needs help.
In advance of Sunday's NFL championship, police in New York have cracked down on pimps, prostitutes, and drug pushers. On Thursday, police paraded 18 people past news cameras, claiming those arrested brought in millions of dollars, promising a good time to high-end clients in town for the Super Bowl.
We also want to send a message to anyone who might considering patronizing such legal services before the Super Bowl. Better to get yourself in front of the TV, watch the game, have a couple of beers, stay out of trouble.
We don't know if Yolanda Ostoloza was part of this group. She was arrested early Wednesday morning. Published reports say she's being charged with promoting prostitution and endangering the welfare of a child. No one answered the door at her apartment on Friday. Those who saw Ostoloza and her daughter around said something seemed unusual about them.
If anything, they look more like friends to me than, mother and daughter. I don't know, but they were just like drinking and cursing.
And now this mother stands accused of an unthinkable crime. Ostoloza is being held on $2,000 bond in a New York jail. Published reports indicate that her 15-year-old daughter is in the care of state child welfare workers. Live in Hollywood, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Okay, y'all saw the clip. I definitely want your comments and your thoughts in my inbox below here. All right. So definitely, please give me your thoughts on this. What type of parent? And I'm a parent of 3 boys and a beautiful girl. She's the youngest one. And what type of parent can put their child into this and without thought? I mean, it's like this woman, Yolanda, purposely subjected her child to this crazy reality, and she okayed it. She was there with the pimp, and all she said was like, well, I knew what the guy was about, but I thought it was going to be some fetish type of thing my daughter would be doing. But regardless, you're putting your child in harm's way, and I can't even think of putting, you know, I mean, maybe I'm old school, and this is me. I understand we all go through we all go through the problems of harshness and things that reality give us, and I understand it most. I mean, I've been there, I worked my ass off, but my mentality is like this: for my children, if I got to go out there and shovel horse shit to make it and make them smile, make their day all right, I do that. But some people don't get that. I mean, it's like my thing is like this. Why would you submit your child? Why would you submit your child to that? The thought of putting any of my kids in her way, I mean, I'm older, and maybe my mentality is just like that because I come from a whole different time and area as growing up. But I always been told to go out there and get it. Especially if you got kids, and I'm a type of person, just a little bit of history about me, that, you know, lost my mother at an early age, and to a person that was hooked on drugs. She wasn't hooked, but the gentleman that I wouldn't even call it gentleman, the person that she was with was hooked on drugs and took her life to try to benefit his habit. And, you know, as a person that been in Boys and Girls Home, I always told myself that no matter what, you know, when I do get married, I'm gonna have kids, because I never had that as that with my other siblings that I grew up with, or even that I came encounter with down in life. And as a parent, our jobs, and it took me a long time to real not I wouldn't say it take me a long time, but as I grew up, I realized as parents, our jobs to raise our kids to the best that we know. And do the things that wasn't done for us as children and stuff like that. So it's my thing about the Miss Yolanda from Florida that will put her daughter in harm's way to solicit her for money, and as y'all saw the clip, she said it was for rent. Now I know there's programs out there to help people get rent and stuff like that, and you know, and if it wasn't the cause, why couldn't she? I'm not justifying. I'm not saying go out there. I'm not saying that she's supposed to go out there and do it. But before you even think of your child to put her in harm's ways of soliciting or using this pimp to get money to take care of your rent, you supposed to be the main one out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thoughts about that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, a lot of things could have happened, and I thank God that the police got her before John got her. You could have had her around a serial killer. Your baby could have wound up dead, and then what? Would you have felt pity? That's my thinking. You know what I'm saying? And what was this woman thinking? What was this woman thinking that you can just do this to your child, your seed? I always say this: your children are an extension of you. So are you saying that you have no type of respect for yourself? If not for yourself, for your seed. Because you always want your seed to do way better than what you've done in life. And that's the honest truth. I mean, I hope that they take this child who's 15 to a better situation than what she was in with her mother and this so-called pimp, and put her in a situation that would, you know, that would better her situation than when she was with her mom. And I'm a person that been in the in group homes and the system, as you want to call it. And yes, some were bad and some were good, but from that good and bad, I'll say this: learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And I will hope that this child will get something way better than what her mother was giving her and stuff, not because her mother is so wrong at so many levels. You know, to submit, to even think of putting her daughter, but to physically do it is appalling to me. And I'm not saying all moms are like this, but please, your child is your extension. You're supposed to sacrifice. You're supposed to go out there and work 2-3 jobs for your kids and do what you got to do. Basically, my thing is like this: no matter what comes at your door, embrace it and work through it. You know what I'm saying? Don't submit your child to something so harsh and horrible as this and thinks it's okay, and there won't be no repercussions from it. As you see now, you're in jail, your daughter in jail, the pimp in jail. Everybody's suffering because of you. And well, the pimp deserves it anyway, but now your daughter got to suffer through this and be like, oh wow, what's really going on? And now you about to get some really harsh time, and now you're regretting it for even thinking about it and putting your child into this. My main thing is like this: love your children as you love yourself, if you really have love for yourself like that. This is Just Roy, aka Just. I'm out with love. Peace. Keep your head up and let 2014 be your year. Stay positive.